Hi, welcome back to Elements in Focus. My name is Rheaume, the Director of Financial Planning. Today I've got Daren Hardesty, Certified Financial Planner with me. Daren is an advisor in our Anderson office, but does travel between a few of the office locations that we have. Daren, how are you today, buddy?
I'm doing good. Really glad to be here. Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah. So as you know, in our Elements in Focus videos, we go through our 5 critical element process. And today we're going to talk about legacy planning, specifically the estate planning side. And, as we've progressed, we're moving into this digital age. And so, Daren, walk us through the importance of estate planning in a digital age, and what do we mean by that topic?
Yeah, it's a great question, and it's something that we see more and more. I guess the best way to relate it is, I consider myself a Zennial, which is kind of a blend of Gen X and Millennials, kind of born in between those generations. So I got the privilege of, living in a world for a short part of my life where the internet was not involved, and now, the longer we live, the internet and it's all of its different capabilities is just involved in so many different things. I remember when people were very nervous about making a purchase online, giving their banking information, credit card information, social security number online, because the internet just really wasn't as safe as a place as it is today in terms of cybersecurity. And now, most of the purchases that most people make on a regular basis are through Amazon, through an application on their phone, where they're sharing that information on a regular basis. And I think a lot of that ties to how comfortable people are with doing things virtually or doing things online, trusting platforms to be able to do things online. And obviously, what we're talking about today is estate planning. So if I could think through, just based off how I've observed all these things that have happened, if you think back to early, 2020, 21, when we were kind of dealing with the pandemic response and how people weren't able to see each other. So the commonality of virtual calls, I read a statistic that roughly 81% of Americans actually did some form of virtual call with friends and family or even coworkers through platforms like Zoom or Teams or even FaceTime on your phone. And so people that didn't used to want to meet virtually all of a sudden realized that meeting virtually wasn't as bad as what they thought. It was actually a better experience than they thought. And so that opened up a market for the service industry to be able to reach an audience that's much farther, much more widespread than just people that live, 30 to 60 minutes away from their office. And so this is actually applied pretty closely with estate planning. There are platforms that you can actually create your estate plan without ever having to meet face-to-face with an attorney. And I work with lots of families who have had good experiences or bad experiences with attorneys, and so their comfort level with these things, if they can do it on their own from the comfort of their house, online, if they can do these things and get quality documents, it's definitely a viable option now for families, much more than what it was before. Is it the best option? Maybe. I think, like most things we do, it's going to be circumstantial. Some people who have more simple estates where they just want to make sure they have some good things in order. These platforms are great. If you have a more complex estate, these platforms can only go so far. They're trying to cast a wide net and get the majority of people who have simple estates. So most of the platforms really only suit mostly those simple things. They work state specifically for wills, powers of attorney, healthcare representatives. Does a really good job with that stuff. But if you have some more detailed things that you want to have inside of your trust, if your estate is fairly complex and owns multiple types of property and assets, these platforms may or may not get you over the finish line, but they can get you started pretty well. So, it's something that FEG has been exploring. It's something that we're very interested in and making sure that we have another way that we can serve our families using a platform that doesn't require necessarily sitting across the table from an attorney and going through that process.
Thank you, Daren. That was a great explanation, and you're exactly right. Over the past couple years, there's been multiple companies that have been created to help estate planning without actually going and sitting in a physical attorney's office. I'm going to throw just a quick curveball. We didn't prep for this, but we're talking about the digital planning or estate planning in a digital age. What do you recommend to people that have like digital assets? So an example of that is I've got Prime Video, probably 25 different movies downloaded. What are people doing with digital type assets?
That's a great question. I don't know if I have a really good answer on that. It just depends, I guess, on the nature of those assets, the
Sure.
amount that you have. But more and more, I read a lot of trust documents, and something I've seen kind of sprouting up more and more lately is seeing a provision that specifically lays out how digital assets should be held or how they should
Okay.
be carried out. So that's one of those complexities that if you have a
Yeah.
significant amount of your estate that's owned digitally, whatever that asset may be, that's definitely one of those complexities that an online platform might be able to get you close, but it may be worth talking directly with an attorney who is more familiar with that to make sure that those types of things are carried out the way that you want, and it's done under all the letters of the law and all the things that need to be taken care of. So not a great answer, but I just know that that's one of those complexities that we're going to deal with more and more as time goes on, and people are going to have to start considering how to handle those things.
Yeah, and if you have questions about the complexity of your estate or just want to dip your toes in the water of estate planning to see if your plan is meeting your needs, you can always reach out to us and schedule a complimentary next steps meeting. You can scan the QR code on the screen. You can reach out to us at yourlifeafterwork.com, click on Daren's picture or one of the team members' pictures and book a meeting directly from our links online. Or if you have a specific question and you want an answer, send it to talktofeg@yourlifeafterwork.com, and we're more than happy to help you answer those questions. Please book that next steps meeting. Call into the office 800-928-4001. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.